Don't give me a chance to test. Okay. So I'm working on a bale of towels, and I just think I'll be encouraged if someone is there with me. If anybody's there with me, I'm gonna be working on these towels. Nobody. Okay. Hey, who is there with me? I'm feeling lazy and I need to finish this towel, so I'm like, if someone is there with me, and maybe I'll be able to work. Maybe. So let's hoop these towels together. Is anyone there? Hey, hey, hey. I can't even see. I'm on my phone anyway, so Happy New Year to everyone. It's been such a long time. I haven't come live. I've been extremely busy. My website has started bringing in orders as well as my Etsy shop, so it has become very difficult to keep up with my live streams. I need to see if anyone is writing anything. I can't see any. I know there are people there, but I don't know. All messages are visible. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Who is there with me? I'm doing a quick embroidered towel bale. That's 3 sets. Both the hand towel, face clothes, and the bath towel. And today has not been one of them days when I would gladly do my work. So I'm like, okay, what if I have people with me? Maybe that would help me work better. You know, one of them days when you just don't want to do your work. I would wish I could see people there now. I don't know, because I'm on my phone. I can't see the messages now, but if you're there, hello, hello. Hi, hi. This is the design I want to make. This design I got off Etsy. That's one design. That's another one. And that's another one. So I just merged these 4 designs now. Yeah. That's from, the letter is from Stitchtopia. So I did a quick stitch out on it to see if I would like it. And I do like it. So I'm putting it on the towels. This towel is an order from one of the ladies in my local post office. I just want to support my business. And she's like, okay, you can do any design. I love your designs anyway, so just do anything. So I'm free to do. Hi Nairo. Thank you. It's not my normal time, but I'm just feeling very lazy. So I'm like, what if I'm live, and maybe that would encourage me to do my work. I'm very lazy today. I don't know. It's not one of them days. I just want to work. But I have to get this done now. So that is why. And this is how I hoop my towel. I float my towels. I always float my towels. And I pin them down. I just pin them. And I have water soluble on them. So I've hooped my stabilizer, which is the tear away stabilizer. That's what I use. Hello, hello, hello. I need to adjust this so I can see everyone saying hello to me. It's just coming and going back. Now, I don't know what to do on the phone. I've never done. Okay, I can see now. Yeah. Westbourne, hi, just watching. Thank you very much. Thank you. I need encouragement to do my work today. I've been really lazy today because I slept really late yesterday, trying to knock out a lot of orders. I do a lot of towels and towel embroidering and t-shirts, but I've seen that my towel embroidery has been selling more. My Etsy shop is doing better than before. Hello, Rosaline. You're very welcome. So also it's my website bringing in orders now. So I'm like, okay, I think it's time for a new machine though. Paula, hello, good morning, Paula. It's nice to see everyone join. Thank you so much, guys. Like, I didn't know I'm gonna see anyone here, but I was just like, okay, instead of struggling to do my work, what if I chat with my people while I do my work? Thank you for coming out to support me. You know those days when you just don't feel like working at all? That's today. Yesterday I was on embroidering until around I think around 12 in the midnight, and I got too tired. And this needs to go today, but I couldn't find the strength to just do it. So I'm like, okay, maybe when I come live, I will be able to do it. So this is how I do my towels. I just float them, and this is the design I'm putting on it. I did the design. I just stitch it out on my kitchen towel to be sure I love what it looks like, because they're different design. I merged this one and the letter inside. I just merge everything because I want to list something new on my shop. I've been selling almost the same thing. So, and I have the person that owns this towel has asked me to do anything I like. So I am making it a new sample as well. Thank you, Nairo. Yep. I got them off Etsy. I just put 3 designs together. Just to be different. You just don't want to do what everyone is doing. Sometimes you just need something different. So I decided to do it that way, and I tried it out yesterday and I love it. So now I'm going to be putting water soluble stabilizer on it. I'm using scrap because it's just a monogram so I'll just use one of my scraps. Stabilizers are expensive, so I don't cut new ones every time. When I have scrap that I can use, I do use them. You're allowed to use them. What's everyone up to? Are you guys, I know this part of the world we're in the afternoon. Are you I guess in the US you'll be, is it late in the night or very early in the morning? I don't know. Now, another thing I don't do is my threader. I can't stand the threader, so I just thread it myself. I just do the threading myself because the threader sometimes is very temperamental. Hello, whoever is there, everyone, thank you. Thank you for coming to encourage me to do my work. Because today is not one of them days that you naturally do your work. Today I've been really, really lazy. Not lazy, because I was working throughout yesterday. I woke up to 12 in the midnight, So, I wouldn't blame myself. Maybe my body needs rest, but this towel needs to go. So, there's nothing I can do. Is there any one of us that uses this machine like me? And how have you find the threader on this? Because the threader on this is very temperamental. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I do not disturb myself over it. Now, stop it. I go back. Now I can chat. I hope the machine wouldn't be too noisy for us. Hey Bob, hello everyone. What are you working on this morning? I'm doing towel embroidery. What's everyone working on? I'll bring this closer now so you can see the machine. On this cream towel, I'm using a chocolate brown thread. No, it can't be seen I'm just using a chocolate brown thread to make the design, and it's on a towel, and I hope it comes out this way. So I pray it comes out this way. No, it's gonna come out this way. Because I stitched it out already, so I know what's going on it. What's everyone up to? How have you guys been? How have you been? Did you see my post, the one on the community about what's it again? Anyways, let's embroider, and if you can stay with me, good, because it's just gonna be me embroidering and maybe chatting. I just need the encouragement to do my work, and that's it. And I have these 3 towels to do. I have the bath towel, I have the hand towel, and I have the face clothes. All 3 to embroider before I pick my son from school. Did anyone see my post on the community about this tote bag? If you've not seen it, please check my community. You see this tote bag, and I want someone to say, what do you think happened here? I didn't make it this way, but it turned out this way. It's a lesson we have to learn. When people make videos and they tell you things work, sometimes it doesn't really work the way they say it works. This is one of... I just did this and I kept it because I want to see if it actually works. And this is not even up to 4 months. It's not... This was done in, I think, September. And look at that. I need to learn to replace zipper. Who is that now? I think I should bring my camera close to the machine. Or what can I do? I don't know. Like that. Yay! Still can't see. Ah. Anyways, what's everyone doing today? What are you doing? What are you up to? Hope yours is fine. Paula, yes, my day is fine. Thank you. Bob is having breakfast. We'll be replacing zipper in a leather coat for a customer. Okay. And who else? Nairo, what part of the world are you at? I'm in Ireland. Ireland is close to the UK, and people know us as Dublin. This is not Dublin. I'm not in Dublin, but Dublin is the capital of Ireland, so I'm in Ireland. And it's 1:30 here, 1:35 p.m. in the afternoon. So that's the time here. And that's why most times you don't see me on those live streams, even though I want to be on your live streams. Most times they're too late for me. Like, I want to be on everyone's live stream, but then it's really too late for me here. Because most times it will be in the middle of the night, and I will be tired by then from the day's job and would need to just go to bed. I do not only do this work, I also cater for 2 of my boys that needs me at home. So most times I would be tired in the afternoons or in the evenings. I would be really tired. This is really going nice. Now, who else is there? So we leave the machine to do its job while, oh no, my hair. While we talk a little bit. No, now, did anyone know what happened to this? I just want to show people. Now, I'll tell you what happened with this. Hey, Lakeisha, how are ya? I'm good and hope you are good too. How has your day been? Today I'm not feeling like working, so I decided to come live, like, so you guys can encourage me to do my work. Like, this is the disadvantage when you try to manage your water soluble stabilizer. I didn't really cover everything, so I'm gonna put just a bit more to cover. These things are a bit, they are not so expensive, but they are expensive. I don't want to waste anything. So I'd rather use my scraps sometimes. After all, we're still going to rip them out. It's just to prevent the stitches from sinking in. So I prefer to use my scraps before going to cut new ones. So this is what I'm stitching out. This is an example of it. I put two designs, 1, 2, and I just put a monogram inside it. And I stitched it out yesterday and I like it. So I decided to put it on this towel as a new listing in my Etsy shop and also on my website. And that is this one now. So that's what I'm stitching out on a towel. I stitch it out and I take photos before I give it to the customer. And that will be a new listing in my shop. I don't know if now I want to go back to this because this is really important. I want people to see this like now, especially for those of us that make t-shirts. This is really important that you see. We've seen a lot of videos that says when you have this PPD paper, they are called transfer paper. They say when you have transfer paper, oh, you can use this. You can use sublimation on transfer paper. You cannot. This is what happens if you use sublimation ink on transfer paper. This is a transfer paper which I made for my son's teacher, but then my son went to school without taking it, so I decided I had a lot of gift for her, so I decided, okay, we leave it at home. But then I opened this thing after like 1-2 months later, and this is what I find. This is it. So you can't. Once it says it's for inkjet printer, use inkjet printer, because I tried this one with sublimation ink. This is sublimation ink on transfer paper. Inkjet transfer paper is meant for inkjet ink. Inkjet, why can't I call that now? Inkjet ink. So use inkjet ink for this, because if you don't, this is what is going to happen. And imagine if this was a customer I gave this to. By now I would have a 1-star review. But this wasn't for a customer, it was for my son's teacher. But my son didn't take it anyway, so I'm like, okay, I could just leave it and see what happens with it. And this is what happens. So when you have transfer paper, please use inkjet. I've seen a lot of videos, they say, oh, you can use sublimation ink. You cannot, because this is what will happen. This is what will happen. If I've made a t-shirt with this now, this is what I would have. If you look on the community tab, you'll see when I first made it, because I took a picture of it. And what it looks like now. This is what it looks like now. Very ugly. Look at that now. Look at that. It has all maybe bleed. Would I call this bleed? This hasn't even been washed. Not washed yet. And this is what it looks like now. Not even washed. See? So once a manufacturer say inkjet, please use inkjet. No matter what video you see on YouTube. People say a lot of things on YouTube, but most of them wouldn't tell you the facts. Yeah? They just want to make videos that people would watch and mislead people sometimes. Do not be misled. PPD transfer paper or any transfer paper, use your inkjet printer to print it out. Not sublimation ink, not sublimation printer, because this is what happens when you use sublimation. Is anyone saying anything there or just me? Oh, sorry, I haven't been seeing this. Hello, the Ashley, the monogram, country view monogram. I'm really sorry, I haven't been looking at this now. You're very welcome to my live stream. I am here so you guys can encourage me to do these towels. I have a bale of towel I have to do, and then I want to make it a new listing on my shop. And I combined some designs, and I'm thinking I love them designs, this one, and so I'm like, okay, I could do that on this towel and list it in my shop. That's what we're doing on the embroidering machine, which I should do this now. That's it. Then I was talking about transfer paper. And for transfer paper, I will tell you, transfer paper are actually for, they are not for clothes that should last. I tell you, maybe if you want to do something that you know the people won't wear the t-shirt for long, yeah, and then transfer paper is good. But then I don't think it's meant for. Hi Mary, hi. So nice to see you here. I'm embroidering a new design on a towel, which I have tried it out already before putting it on my customer's towel. And at the same time, telling people what result you can get here. This is the result you get when you use sublimation ink on transfer paper. Use inkjet printer, inkjet, your normal printer for transfer paper. Sublimation paper for sublimation stuff. Like, thank God I didn't give this to my son's teacher, because if I have done that. Oh, thank you, Mary. Yes, I'm doing towels. I'm doing a new design, Mary. I merged 3 designs here. Hey, Patrice. I know, Patrice, no, you know I shouldn't be here today. I'm so tired from sleeping very late yesterday. But then, I still have work, like, so I can't really sleep. Kenny G, you're from the UK. That's good. I'm not sure you responded already. Which machine are you using, please? I have Genome 500E. It's a really good machine. I trace here. Genome is a single needle machine. I plan to get a multi-needle soon because my business is taking off. It just started taking off. Thank God to that. I'm grateful because I'm just 1 year into this. It takes patience and it takes knowing what your customer wants. That's what I would say. Patience and studying what your customer wants. And knowing who are your customers. Like, that's what it takes. So right now, my business is starting to do well. And I thank God for that. So I think it's time for a multi-needle machine, because this machine is not keeping up. It's not. It's trying its best, but there is so much it can do. Like, yeah, thank you, Mary. I have a Genome 500E, and that is what I use here. I use it for my business. Does everyone here do embroidery, or some of us are sublimation folks? Because I do sublimation as well. And I want to list a lot of birthday t-shirts in my shop as well. Like, I'm encouraged now to do things with the business because now it's taking off. Before I wasn't encouraged, I must tell you, but I was doing it because I know it will. And now it's coming up. So if you're starting your business newly, don't be discouraged. Like, it's a lot of ups and downs with business. I was really discouraged at a stage. Happy to receive giveaway embroidery machines. So expensive here. They are expensive here as well. I got this. This is only 1 year old, like, and I got it for 1,700 euros. Like, I had to pay 3 times to get this machine. So that's another thing you can do. Just deposit if you have a. If you have a supplier, so this is called supplier. If you have a dealer around, just deposit in tiny bits. The first one I did was May 2019. when I got money for my birthday, 500 euros, and I deposited it for this machine. So after the deposit, I was encouraged to do more. So we can't keep saying things are expensive. You can achieve whatever you want if only you would start. So just start and you will see things would fall in place. I never believed I'll be able to afford the machine, but then after doing the first deposit, I was encouraged to do more. Anyways, that's the story about my machine, and the machine is a very good one, so you can start with this. It's doing a very good job, but the business is getting busier, so I would need another machine, I'm very sure. And I don't think I will be going for another single needle. I think I'll just move to a multi-needle. I'm not sure what I want right now, as in, because I'm not very buoyant. The business is just starting. But then I want something I can afford. I'm saving already. I'm saving towards it. So that's it. Does anyone have any question for me? I will gladly answer. You can always go refurbish like mine are, run like champs. Oh, refurbished multi-needles, do you mean? Hi Tricia, did I say hello to you already? I didn't know. Using HTV flog as alternative to what? To this? Do you mean alternative to the transfer paper? Because this is what the transfer paper is good, it's just when you use sublimation on transfer paper, this is what you get. Do not use sublimation. Sublimation ink is meant for sublimation, not for transfer paper. That's what I mean. So let transfer paper be for inkjets, not sublimation. So this is what I did here. I use transfer paper and sublimation ink, and you can see the result. This is not a very good result. If I had given this to my son's teacher, then she would have come back to, she wouldn't come back to say it, but at least the review wouldn't be good, like if I had given this to my son's teacher. So that's that. HEB flog as alternative to embroidery. Oh, yeah, it's okay, but then embroidery is embroidery. I don't think anything can be an alternative to embroidery. It might look like, yes, it might look like, but then embroidery is embroidery. Embroidery is unique. I just tell you, embroidery is unique. And even though I've had this machine for more than 1 year, oh sugar, my battery is low. I put the charger, my battery is low. Sorry guys, I need to put charger in my phone because my battery is low. I didn't intend to come online. I just wanted a better way to do my job today, so I decided come online and let people encourage you to do. That's why I'm here. Now I put the charger in there, and yep, we can continue our live stream without any disruption. Now, that's it now. Tricias, I have a single needle brother machine. I'm finding it okay as you do embroidery as hobby. Okay, if you do it as hobby, it's good. Because this machine, even as business, is still serving me, like, it's still really serving me. It's just the time it takes. And when I have any links to refurbish from anyone, yeah, if anyone has any link for refurbished machine, please, Kenny needs one. I don't mind if I get refurbished multi-needle as well. I'm not that rich. And I would like to get a refurbished one as well if I can. So if you have any links, please leave for us and let's get our machines. Kenny, I know in the UK, the market would usually have a lot of embroidery machine. It's just that you wouldn't know what's the history about them like. But what if you check the, the markets? Not only Facebook market, even Facebook markets would have them like. It's coming out well. I love what I'm doing. What's everyone up to? Yeah. If in US, I got mine from Ken Sewing Center. We're not in the US now. And I think Ken is in the UK. Have you got a new craft room? No. I just rearranged my craft room. Oh, and something else I need to tell you guys now. I've been wanting, and we've been wanting our own house. I think we finally got one. And I can build my own craft room. Yeah. So we might be moving in the summer. We just need to finalize everything. And we might be moving in the summer. And I can build a shed for myself. Yay! This is still my dining area, but I just rearranged. And we repainted the place. So I'm still here, just making it better for myself. Anyways, might have a look on Alibaba or AliExpress. I'm not sure about that now. I'm not sure I would go that route when I'm spending that much money. Like, I don't think I will. I tell you. I don't know how bold you are with that now, but I wouldn't say yes to that. At the same time, I wouldn't say no. You might be lucky, You might be lucky to get something nice. Kenny G is in London, I know, yeah. It's really not that easy down here to get all these things, like. I tell the people in US, sometimes I feel like moving down there, like. Oh, thank you, Kenny. Sometimes I feel like going to the US because they have a lot of things. Hi, Brenda. You're very welcome. I'm stitching out towel. It's a bale of towel, bath towel, hand towel, and a face towel. That's all I have to do. But it's a new design, so I have to stitch it out first to be sure I want to do it. And I did this, and it's okay, and I love it. So I'm just putting it on the towel. That's what I'm doing. But it's been a very good day for me. And I needed encouragement. That's why I'm here. Thank you, everyone that stayed with me to do this towel. Because I need you here. Those days when you just feel like not your best? That is today. Yesterday I was working so late, and I still have more orders, like, so I have to wake up today and do more. But at the same time, my body's telling me you're tired. So you guys being here now, you're encouraging me to just do my work. And you see, this is one thing about the single needle. You have to babysit it, like, especially if it's an order. It's not just something you can afford to wreck. You have to just sit down and watch it do its thing. Because the moment you take your eyes off, it's gonna mess up. I tell you. And I don't want to go buying another towel now, because I just want to make money, not lose money, like. So this stitch out is almost done, and I'm loving it so far. I am loving it. It looks very good. I got the design of Etsy, but be careful when you're choosing designs. Sometimes you see the one inside, I had to like do a lot of work to get it to where it is now, I mean. Yeah, but this one outside is a really good one. The L'Oreal one is a very good one, and I am happy with it. All of them, all these designs came from Etsy. Only the font here is from Stitchtopia. But then I've been able to match them together and I love it. Yep, and that's almost done now. Our first towel is almost done. Yay! And we can move on to the next one. I'm going to show you this. You're going to love it. Because I like it anyway. Now, we're done with the first towel. And look at the result. What do you think, guys? Look at that. Isn't that really lovely? I love it. So you know what? I'll just take this off the hoop and I'll hoop the next one. And then I can clean this one up. I really like it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Let's move on to the next one. I am not reducing the size for the hand. I should actually. Doesn't that look big? I'm lazy. No, I wouldn't reduce the size. Like I'll just do the same size. Sweatshirt over the weekend for my grandson. But a bit what? I need to see that. What's happening with my... You see, that's when you need to know how to use these things. It will come back. I need to hoop the second one now. Thank you, everyone. We just done our first towel. And that came out really nice. We're going to be doing the second one, which is the hand towel now. I use tearaway stabilizers for my towel embroidery. And I float my towels. That's all I do. Very easy. Floating is when you do not hoop the towel. Because the towel I sell, they are 600 GSM, is that grams or something? They are 600 and they are very thick. Do you know me? It's a strong machine. I know that. This machine is... I've never had any problem with this machine. Can you believe that? Not even a single problem. Like, it's been working fine for me. Anyways. This is what I do if you want to know how I just fold my towel into half to get the center. And that's it. I place it in the middle of it. I usually let this, the tongue fall down. I don't put it into the machine. Thank you. Yeah, I don't put it into the machine. I just do this now. Like, I see some people embroider on here. I don't do that. I embroider up above it. I just go above it and I embroider whatever I want to embroider on that. Because I just want consistency. So that's how I could make sure that all of my towel are the same if I do them that way. And that's what I've been doing anyway. And I've been selling a lot of these towels now, I tell you. I first started with t-shirt, embroidered t-shirt, and no one would buy it. So I was like, what would these guys buy in Ireland? I don't know what you guys want. And for the US, the postage was getting too much for people in the US. And there are a lot of people that do embroidery in the US as well. So I wasn't able to compete properly. I wasn't able to compete. So I had to look into my local markets to see what we really want. And I've seen the towels sell a lot. And I've been doing towels since then, since I know that's what my people buy. So that's what I've been doing. I wouldn't change a thing. Towels are easy to make. They are easy to get. Like, you don't have to go looking everywhere for them. Towels are everywhere. You just need to know the quality you want to offer. And be sure you don't buy the cheapest. I don't buy the cheapest. I buy one of the premium towels because I want my customers to have a very good experience. Like, I don't mind if it reduces from my profits, but as well as if you get happy customers, then your profit will definitely grow because they will come back for more. And that has been my philosophy since I started doing embroidery. Like, I give my customer the best. And I've had a lot of repeat customers, a lot. Like, my customers would always come back for more when they need more because they know I'll give them the best. I'm not just selling because I want to sell. I'm doing these things because I enjoy doing them. I really love doing towels. Like, I enjoy it. And that is why I do it. Now, because I use pin to hold down my embroidery, sometimes I just try to see if my pins are not in the way. And that I can see my pin is not in the way, and I can start embroidering. They are really easy to do. Like, you can see when we started not too long ago, and we've been able to finish one. This is the one we finished. Now all I need to do is take away the stabilizer. This is the topper, which is the water soluble stabilizer. They are very easy to take. You just rip them out like I'm doing. Rip the stabilizer out, and that's it. And the back of it as well. And I clean. You do as much as you can. Sometimes you can't really get all the stabilizer out, but do as much as you can. And if it looks good to you, if you'll be happy to take that as a customer, then it's okay. Then you can't give your customers reason to doubt your work. You have to try your best, and that's what I do every time. I try to make it as clean as I can. It's not easy sometimes to take away the stabilizers here. That's at the back now, but we have to try as much as we can to make it neat. You won't be happy if you go to the shop and you see all this in the back of your... Is nobody saying anything, or I'm not seeing anything? What's happening there? Oops. Okay. It looks amazing quality. Please, can we get a link for the machine? Okay. Where did you get the pattern from? Yes, Tricia, I was saying the pattern I got from Etsy. The pattern is from Etsy, but it's not like that. I had to merge 3 patterns together to get that. That is 3 patterns. It's not just one. Because I want something different. I have this listed on my shop already, but I want to make it different. I want to make it unique. So I'm merging. This is the L'Oreal, and I have this one, and then this is the font is from Stitchtopia. So I just merged the 3 together to give me this design. This design didn't come this way. I have embrilliance, so I merged them together in embrilliance. If you do embroidery, I will encourage you to get embrilliance because it allows you to do a lot of things with your designs. Even though you can't design in embrilliance, but you can adjust your designs and do a lot of things with it in embrilliance. And that's it. So now I'm just cleaning this up. Sometimes you have to be careful the designs you buy off Etsy. It's not all the designs there that stitches out really well. But this is a very good design, and it stitches out really well. Even though I had to do a test stitch first, because I wouldn't put it on a customer's towel without testing it out. I had to test it out first. So right now I'm just trying to clean it up, the stabilizer on it. I'm just trying to remove the water soluble stabilizer on it. So try as much as you can to clean the towel before sending it out. You want your customer to be happy. Some of the customers don't know what that film is, and they just think you've not done a good job. they wouldn't understand. It's you that knows that the water stable stabilizer is to hold down the pile on the towel. They wouldn't know. So all you have to do is do your part and give them a good now I always test design first. Yeah, I think that's the best to do. I have this now. What do you think? That's a really nice design. I really love it. I love the monogram on this, and I do a lot of monograms because they are easy to make. Like, they are very, very easy to make. Now, all I need to do is to pack this, fold it, and it's ready to go. I'm gonna tag it as well, put my own tag. I'm not gonna remove the tag it came from because I do not provide washing instructions. That's why I don't remove the tag. I only take out the price tag. You don't want to leave that, do you? Or does anyone leave in the price tag on it? They know I don't manufacture towel. They know I decorate towels, so they wouldn't expect me to put the care instruction. Thank you, Paula. Yeah, she's actually a repeat customer, and she just told me, oh, you do anything, I trust you. Just give me any design. How do you learn embroidery? Is there an online course when you purchase it? There's a lot of courses you can there's a lot of YouTubers that will do simple things on, I'm not sure now, I'm not sure. But I learned it from just looking at everyone's video. I watch a lot of videos myself, and I've learned a lot from YouTube. And that's why I actually started my YouTube channel, because I don't believe in taking and not giving back. So I've taken a lot from YouTube, and I just want to give back as well. That's our number one towel done. We're waiting for the second one to be done. I think there are courses on embroidering.com. You just have to check. But I didn't do that. I only learned from picking up from YouTube videos. That's how I learned to use embroidery. Hi, Crafting Nimbus Design. I'm just making this towel for my customer. It's a bale of towel, like a set. And I got lazy, so I decided. Hi, Joanne, how are you? And this, my water soluble stabilizer, it's almost done, and I would need to replace. But then I have enough for at least to work for this week. But after that, I might have to just replace a lot of it. Lots of the things. After Christmas, I never replaced my stock. Can you believe that? I had enough to do Christmas and to continue working, but I'm gonna have to do a big haul very soon. Yeah, very, very soon. So, because I'm running out of almost everything. So that's our towel, and that's what we're still doing. And I will encourage you to test it out first. That's the test I did. Test it out first, please, before you put on your customers, for the customer event. I did a test and I love it, and I decided to okay, I can put it. Anyways, does anyone have any questions for me? Thank you, guys. Oh, you guys have really, really encouraged me. See, I'm done. I'm almost done. Once the second towel is done, the small one is only going to have the initial in it. It's only going to have the M on it there, and that's it. The bale of towel will be done. Thank you for everyone that has come to encourage me. I am really grateful. And I hope my machine is not too noisy for you. I love to clean my towel a lot, so I'm still like looking into it. Is there anything I can remove? Because sometimes the water soluble stabilizer doesn't really go away that much. You just have to like use a wet towel to remove the stabilizer. But I try to remove as much as I can by just picking on it. Most times I just pick. Oh. Now I need to change my the bobbin, yeah. And I wind my bobbin myself, like. So you watch me wind my bobbin. That's it. I do tons of towel for gift, yeah. I'm coming, I'll read now. I need to wind my bobbin. I have white thread and I just wind it myself. Maybe because I do a lot of sewing before I started with embroidery. I have never bought bobbins. I always wind mine. And I've never had any problem with them. And that's it. It's full. You just need to be careful with the tension when winding your bobbins, because tension can be a huge problem when you wind your bobbin yourself and it's too loose or it's too tight and you start having problem with your embroidery. So I just finished winding my bobbin and back into it. I'm gonna go back on my designs a bit so it can cover the space between when the bobbin finished and when I noticed it. I just go back like 10 stitches or 20 stitches. Even if you've not missed up to that, it's better to go back that much in case you've missed much. So I never go back to embroidering without going back anyway. I always do that. Okay. Did I minus? Yep. And that's it. It has continued doing its job. That's the way it should. I noticed something now. I missed more than that. Stop. You can always go back on embroidery. Like, I just noticed it has missed one of the leaves. I think because I was chatting with you, I didn't see the bobbin finish. So this is all you can do. It's easy to do. It missed one of the leaves, so I went back. Yep. Now it's stitching the leaf it missed. Check out Lisa Shaw has good video on Embroidering software. Thank you very much. Yep. Now it's back doing its thing. Any question for me there? I did tell for gift for Christmas, so I need to reorder stuff. Yep. After Christmas, I think the wise thing is to reorder, because this Christmas was the first Christmas I did, and it was really good. I couldn't believe it. Like, I was really busy throughout Christmas, and And I had to take a break in January. I had to take the first 2 weeks off, doing nothing because I needed rest. But now I'm back because I'm getting loads of orders and I can't keep pushing my customers away. It's just the first. It's the first time my business started doing well after like 1 year. Like I've started for like 1 year. So the business just starts picking up now. Both my website and Etsy, they are getting orders. Even though Etsy is not a lot, but at least it's still getting orders. Because I thought I was going to be closing my Etsy this January. But then it started picking up. I think with Etsy, I think is the more you put in, the better you get. I think so. Because my Etsy was really frustrating me and I thought I was just going to close the Etsy shop. But now I'm having a rethink because I'm getting 1 or 2 sales there almost every week now. So I'll leave it. I'll still leave it. Like, if you're getting sales, why close a channel to get sales? I'm only a new business, so who knows me? Nobody. So if someone is trusting me enough to buy, then I should keep doing what I'm doing. Like, and that's what I am doing. The towel is almost done. How long have we been here? 56 minutes. That's not bad. That's not bad now. And I clean my towels. Sometimes you buy these towels and they have a lot of thread going around them. I just look and I clean them. Bob, I did not get yet. Okay, that's not for me. So I just go around. And that's why we are handmade, because we have all the time to check the towel to make sure it's in good condition for the customer. And that's what I'm doing. And I think this is cute. I'm happy with it. Isn't this really nice? I'm so happy with this towel. Like, I'll look for Lisa show. Look at that. I know by the time I clean this, there will be towel sticking, a bit of towel sticking out. There's a knockdown stitch in there, so my initial can really stand out. But then when you clean all the what's it called now? Water soluble stabilizer on it, some of it will stick out, some, but at least your initial will still be very visible. That is it now. Imagine if it was going on this kitchen towel. It's really look nice on kitchen towel. Like, I think I'm gonna start offering kitchen towels as well, because I only do bath towels. But after stitching this out yesterday, I think I'm gonna start offering kitchen towels as well, because I love the way it looks on it. It looks so very nice. Look at that. I didn't finish the embroidery because my thread finished and I'm like, it's just a test. And I stopped there. I stopped where the thread finished. So I didn't finish the M on it, but then I could see it's a very good design already. My machine needs my attention. Okay. That single needle for you, it needs attention. You can't really go anywhere. You have to watch it. But apart from that, it's doing the job. It's doing the job. Yep. And I think I did like 40 towels during Christmas. And this machine never had any problem doing that. It never had any problem doing that. So the only thing is, if I had like 2 or 3 machines, I would have hooped all the towels and by now I'll be done. But then I have only 1 machine and it's a single needle machine. And this is running at, the speed is 700 SPM. I don't know what that means. Speed per minute? Yeah. It's at 700 because I think it works better at that speed. You don't want it too fast. It's at 700 speed per minute. That's good enough for me. It's a single needle machine. You don't want to overstress the machine. So even though I would have loved it faster, but then it's doing a good job. So No complaints. What's the highest speed a multi-needle can go? Does anyone know? I don't know. I've never had one. What's the highest speed do you think a multi-needle machine would go? After this towel now, I would have to go because I have to pick my son from school. But I'm happy you guys encourage me to do something. At least, like, after bringing the children, I could come back to it later in the evening. But right now, I'm happy with myself. Like, I've done something for the day. Thank you very much, everyone. I am really grateful. And if you still have any question, you can drop it for me and I'll answer your question. And remember, do not make this mistake I made. Please do not. Do not use your sublimation ink on your transfer paper. Inkjet is for inkjet. Sublimation is sublimation. There's a lot of videos out there that tells you you can use sublimation ink. Oh, it makes it brighter, it makes it pop. You're gonna get a very, very bad review if you do. Do not. Inkjet ink for inkjet projects. Sublimation for sublimation. Now, yep, have a great day. Thank you all. Thank you. And I have to go myself because I have to go pick my son from the school. Thank you very much for joining me and for encouraging me to do these towels. I'm very grateful. Have a very nice day now. Thank you. How do I stop this? I don't know. Oh no. How do I stop this? I don't know.